All right, folks, so what I'm doing is I'm changing out a crankshaft position sensor for a 2010 Toyota Camry V6 LE. So here's the front. We're on the passenger side. Here's the passenger tire. I got the car jacked up. I got it chalked up. And I got the tire that I removed up under here for extra safety in case the jack failed. Here's the new sensor. All you really need is a 10mm socket. I got it on this little 1/4" drive. You start by basically, once you get the tire off, and then it's still jacked up, you remove these two little bolts right here, 1, 2, and you simply slide this plastic out of the way. And what that does is that shows you the front side of the motor. That's the front main crank right there. So just to the left of that, you see that hole right there? And it's got a small little bolt hole right below it, a little bit of oxidization or whatever you want to call it, oxidizing. It's that's where the sensor goes in. So essentially all we need to do now, let me set my camera down real quick. Open up this box. Oh, come on, I should already have that part taken care of. Sorry, I'm not like a big YouTube guy, but hopefully you can get the gist of what's going on here. Here's the new part that I got from Advanced Auto Parts. There's the sensor part that goes inside the head there, and then there's the 2-barrel part where the harness plugs in, and there's your bolt hole. So you simply just kind of reach around here and you just put the plug in, you put the sensor in, you slide it all the way in. Now it's going to be a little bit snug, and getting out the other one, well, see, that one just slid right in. Just line up your bolt hole, and then just get your little 10mm bolt, which is right here, and you simply just bolt that back up right there. Okay, you see where that goes in, screw that down, and then put your harness back on there, and it just clips on there just like that wiring harness, and it just snaps on, maybe that way, I believe. And then once that's done, man, you just put this piece back together, you slide this back up, put your 2 bolts in right there. It's just a plastic fender, like a cover piece, so that something can't really kind of flop and hit that, I guess. Put your tire back on, man, and then you're good. And by the way, the reason we knew this sensor was bad was the car just kept cutting out on us. It would run for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it would just die out of the middle of nowhere, and we didn't know what it was. So what it is that sensor can't tell which position this crank is in as it's going. So it gets a bad reading, and it says, hey, cut it off before we cause any more damage. We don't know what's going on. And the reason we know that is because we went to the auto parts store. They plugged into our data port, and they simply said, yeah, well, you've got a bad code. And it told us the sensor. That sensor was about $136, unfortunately, for that little sensor. But you just pull the old one out, and it has a part number on there. Run down to your auto parts, and then you don't have to pay a bunch of crazy bills to the auto store or the mechanic. So anyways, I hope this video helped, guys, and maybe I'll post some more some other time. Have a great day.